Thank you for the introduction, Dr. McGee. My name is Heath Shelton, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about schizophrenia. So schizophrenia is a chronic and debilitating neurocognitive and behavioral disorder that affects approximately 1% of the world population. Current medical treatment relies on the use of antipsychotic medications, basically drugs designed to target a specific pathway in the brain involved in neurotransmitter signaling. This particular neurotransmitter, this chemical involved in the signaling, is dopamine. So dopamine in those diagnosed with schizophrenia has been shown to be elevated, and which is completely different from a normal individual. However, new research suggests that there's also another aspect involved in schizophrenia itself in coming to neuroinflammation. So if you look here, there's two different PET scan imaging of a healthy individual compared to somebody diagnosed with schizophrenia. If you look between the two, so orange is indicating inflammation, and somebody that's healthy, normal individual, there's very minor inflammation in the brain compared to somebody diagnosed with schizophrenia. So that was a particular interest in our lab, is can we look at something to target this inflammation and maybe treat the other side of the disorder. So specifically, we wanted to look at a cytokine, just basically a small molecule that causes inflammation in the brain, and can we target that and inhibit it and maybe reduce this inflammation. So we wanted to look at TNF-alpha. Again, it's just a small molecule that causes inflammation in the brain and also has behavioral abnormalities that are associated with it. So a good example of that is if we had a really loud air conditioner, which thankfully we don't, somebody diagnosed with schizophrenia would have trouble filtering that out and paying attention only to my voice. So that's the two different things we're looking at here, is the inflammation and the behavioral aspect. So what we wanted to do in collaboration with people from Cincinnati, Ohio, is can we design a small molecule to specifically target this pro-inflammatory molecule and act on decreasing inflammation and improving the behavior associated with schizophrenia. And we found in a rodent model that mimics schizophrenia that we could do this, is that once we targeted TNF-alpha, we decreased the inflammation in the brain, and we also improved behavioral aspects in both adolescence and adulthood. This is particularly important because adolescence is where you first see schizophrenia starting to develop and cause and elevate in prevalence. So future work on our side is, can we look at similar molecules to the one we have up here and use that to see if we can further decrease the inflammation, improve the behavioral aspect of the disorder, and then maybe going past that with future directions with other collaborators is, can we use our molecules alongside of other antipsychotic medications to treat both the behavioral aspect of schizophrenia as well as the neuroinflammatory aspect of schizophrenia. Thank you.